Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about the under $50 face oil that women over 50 are obsessing about. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. We're gonna go right in with our face oil under $50 that I have researched and found women over 50 loving, from the hydration, from the fact that their skin looks glowy, it looks beautiful, it's ultra hydrated, and that's sometimes very hard, believe it or not, with a face oil. So this is from Farmacy. This is called Honey Grail, and I thought that was really great and interesting to take a play off of Holy Grail. So this is going to be your ultra hydrating face oil, and I bought it on Amazon. I saw that you can get it for $35 at Walmart. But this company, it's all about sustainability. It's all about being great for our environment. If you go to their website, you can see everything they've done with their packaging and how they ramped it up to be all recyclable. So it hits all of our points when it comes to paraben-free, formaldehyde-free, synthetic, phthalate, mineral oil, cruelty-free, you name it, recyclable, and it is a fabulous product. So I saw all the reviews. They have over almost 500 five-star reviews on their website for this product. Amazon does too. And I really wanted to try, because I'm always looking for a face oil that doesn't feel too lightweight or slippery or too heavy. And the best part of it is that my real concern was, can I use this beautiful oil? You can see it comes out like it's honey, but more of a liquid honey than really heavy. And so I just warm it up, and my real test was, is it going to really be able to work well with my Gua Sha? So I'm always looking for the right slip with my Gua Sha, because this is something that I came out with in the summer. Very excited about it. You know, it has this beautiful box. It's magnetic. I have a little travel pouch for you if you just want to take that with you. And I made it stainless steel because I have dropped these so many times with my oily hands, and they've broke, cracked, what have you. I've had to throw them out because they're jade stone. So I did the stainless steel, and this is a beautiful oil to really give yourself this massage. It's going to help with the lymphatic drainage. You're going to see this nice blood flow that happens on my face. That's what I want. I want to be constantly helping in structuring my face, making those muscles work, and really draining the puffiness out of my face. And this is a really wonderful oil because it doesn't dry up. It doesn't feel too heavy. And once I'm finished with my little routine, minus my little blemish there, this is going to really just give me that setup for my makeup, for my foundation, BB cream, or my tinted moisturizer, whatever I decide to do. So this is I'm very happy that I tried this oil and that it works so well with the Gua Sha. So my little Gua Sha routine is finished. This is what I do in the morning, or I'll do it at night, depending on, how I'm feeling. But going into the stats on this product is really interesting. They have really a great proprietary honey with buckthorn and a 5-flower oil blend that replenishes the skin with omegas, vitamins, and amino acids. So this is also great because you can use it on your hair for flyaways or any other area in your body that might be really dehydrated. Think your knees or your elbows. Glowing results. Honey Grail is highly absorbable and leaves skin gorgeous, glowing, and not greasy, which is true. You can use this in your favorite moisturizer or in your foundation. I love that. So if you feel like you're not having enough hydration in your foundation, or it's not going on the way you want to, add a drop of the Honey Grail and see your foundation perform completely different. And this oil is non-comedogenic because it doesn't have the mineral oil in it or anything that's going to clog your pores. It has been thoroughly tested by independent research labs and confirmed to be non-comedogenic, so it won't clog the pores. So this is a wonderful product. I'm very happy that I paid attention to the reviews. I know about this company. They had sent me stuff years and years ago, but I wanted to just kind of go into a really nice oil that was going to give me that plumpness, that hydration, but not just disappear and stay on my skin. So I wanted to just go back to our Chanel little tweed eyeshadow palette. I said that I was really disappointed on the first time I tried it because it's never been pigmented enough for me. Chanel never has eyeshadows that are pigmented enough. I bought this one because the tweed looked like it was more pigmented. And I thought, you know what? It's new. It's happening. They're showing it. And then the more I was paying attention to Instagram, I saw these beautiful looks with the palettes. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to really give it a try and give it a go and see what happens. So that's what we're doing. We're going to be using this Chanel palette. It is the rose. It has rose in it, obviously. You know that. Anything that says rose. This is the number 4 Tweed Brun et Rose. So we're going to try that using our eye primer to start off neutralizing the eye from the base of the lashes all the way up to the brow bone, going into this dark area here. Nice veil of the eye primer, not heavy. This is just to neutralize out, as you can see, right? So we neutralize this. This has darkness, this has redness. This is not going to work when it comes to putting on an eyeshadow, especially an eyeshadow that doesn't seem to be that pigmented. I don't want you to see my actual dark skin through that. So I'm going to just do that to the other eye. Sometimes if I have any extra on my finger, I'll just go underneath. It does not hurt to do that. My skin feels so silky. I am really excited about this. So we're going to just go into the, it is falling apart. Like I said to you in the last video when I showed this, that this pink, it was kind of like coming off in sheets. And I was like, oh my gosh, please don't do that because you're expensive and I need you to stay intact. But I feel my lips are just so dry, ladies. I found this lip mask from Tasha the other day when I was looking for stuff. And I was like, I can't believe I've had this away. This is a beautiful lip mask. It's not great for overnight because it doesn't hydrate like my Lano lips, but this is a really nice lip mask. If you have those fine lines that you are not loving, I like to go a little bit above my lip and get that hydration, get that mask, get that moisture. And I'm seeing a difference. I'm seeing my top lip being much more hydrated and looking just kind of fuller since I've been using this. I literally slather it on at night, but I realized last night in like the middle of the night, I was like, it's dry. So it's not like one of those overnight you're going to wake up with it super dewy. It's going to definitely like your lips will feel dry. So I would say use it as a treatment, kind of like this when you're getting ready. And then we're going to go into this lighter color. It's taupey. We're going to see what that looks like on. So this takes a while to get the amount of product. It probably looks like it has a bunch on here, but it really doesn't. I have to work hard. And that was what I said in that video recently, that I just don't like having to work extra hard and like not see a lot of payout. So I guess I'm going to just have I'm just going to have the expectation that I'm going to get a wash of color on and it'll be really pretty. You know what? Maybe you like just a little wash of color and you don't like to have really pigmented eyeshadows. This could possibly work for you. I'm going to go into the darker color now, just right next to it, and see what we get to just give a little contour in here. Just really pretty. I have no idea what it's going to do because it's like light and then now it looks like it's coming out pretty decent. So we will blend that in a moment, but I'm just going right into my crease like a windshield wiper to give me that dimension, but I'm not quite sure what's happening. It's like the mystery palette, very light. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what happened? Taking my blending brush that I can just sweep across, like it might look like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? But yet, when you take a blending brush and you blend it out, you can correct anything that you think is like, wow, that didn't really look great. And then it looks great. So now that I have this extra contour that went a little bit higher, I'm going to take my short smudge brush. I'll go into the darkest color and make this a liner. So I need to balance it out because I went a little high, but it's okay. You know what? I'm up for any kind of look these days, and it might not be the look I decided to start out with, but then it turns into a beautiful look. Now, you know that I like to use shadows as my liner. This one's not coming out as deep as I would like it to, but that's all right. So again, my expectation is let's just get a nice little wash of color. It'll be pretty. It doesn't need to be over the top, you know. I'm getting some darkness here on the lash line. I'll go over it too with a little dark chocolate. Take a little underneath, why not? So I'm done with the powdered liner, and you know what? Might as well use the fourth color. We'll take the lightest, it's like a pinky color, and we will just do a little highlight. It seems to be a little glittery, as you can see. So let's just wash it down so it doesn't look like it's just on my brow bone. We'll get that all over, kind of sheen with a little bit of glitter. We have the last color on and we will do our L'Oreal. This is like my high-low. I always do drugstore base products. So I have this beautiful oil on, which you can see. Look at this nice sheen. Ladies, if your skin is dull, this is the oil to use because it's going to look great with makeup. Not every oil does. And you feel like, oh gosh, it's so greasy. I'm really happy with this when it comes to hydration and being able to put makeup on over. So curling my lashes using the L'Oreal primer. This is such a game changer, ladies. I've been using it for the last couple months, and you coat your lashes, base of the lash all the way up. You'll see it's white, and this is going to give you length. It's going to give you some really beautiful volume, you're going to see all your lashes. So if you have short lashes, grab yourself some L'Oreal lash primer, put it on, and then you're going to put on your mascara. And you're going to be like, wait, why haven't I been using this my entire life? All the ladies are commenting below my videos saying, oh my gosh, I've used this forever. Oh my gosh, I just bought it. It's so amazing. I'm telling you, it's all about technique, the right products. And remember, I did try the Chanel one. I mean, it was a sample, but wasn't too thrilled with it. And then I did try Lancome's and I didn't like the brush. So this is a staple. Now I'm going in with my mascara. This has little baby teeth on both sides. It's a flat wand. This is for volume and curling. So I'm going to go to the base. I'm going to wiggle because I want a front load. I want most of the mascara to be at the base of my lashes because that's going to give me that like faux line. Or I was going to line my eyes with that dark chocolate, but you know what? I feel like we have enough with this eyeshadow that I didn't need to do that. Look at that. I mean, you were going to be so happy. You're going to smile at yourself in the morning and be like, oh my gosh, what have I been doing? This lash primer is like amazing. And if you have the right formula for your mascara, you're going to see that 1-2 punch when you do your mascara. Look at this. You got to be really careful though, because you could get a little excited and put too much on. And then it's going to look like, whoa, what happened? We want to tame the lashes. I mean, come on. Literally looks like I have false lashes on. I'll link below the lash serum that I always use and have been using since I think it's been 2015, 16, maybe, for a long time. So now we're onto the skin, already hydrated, beautiful. What foundation should we use? I'm going to go in with my Double Wear Estee Lauder because this is a matte formulation and I have all this like beautiful dewiness. I want to see what it looks like. Now, let me see. I did a partnership back in the spring or the early part of the year with Estee Lauder, which was such an honor. I was really thrilled about it. This is in Pebble. So I don't know if this is 3C2. It's probably too dark, ladies, but they gave me a couple different options. I think it's a little bit darker, but you know what? We're going to just play it out and see what happens when it comes to this, dewiness, because I had showed you before, you can add their night elixir into this, their oil, if you want that dewiness. But let's see, since we have this beautiful honey grail on, is it going to really just look, ooh, first of all, I think this color is amazing. I thought it was going to be too dark. So I'm just using my foundation buffing brush to go and buff this into my skin. I did design this brush not to be too big or too small because it nicely goes right around your hairline, especially if you're blonde or you're gray or silver, that you're not getting all of your foundation into your hairline because it doesn't look good. I've done it before with bigger brushes, and this is why I came out with my foundation buffing brush, because I was like, I want something that doesn't put the foundation like in my hair because that's not where I want it. This is incredible, ladies. This feels amazing. So I'm using more of the Double Wear, which is not going to be a hydrating where you're going to have all this dewiness. So this is a really, my skin looks like silk and it feels so good and it doesn't feel heavy. Let's just do a little, just peachy. We'll just do a tad just right underneath here. We don't need to do too much. I think that this foundation, I kind of brought it up a little bit. Just press this in, get a little bit of highlight there. Loving this whole combo that I basically just kind of randomly did. I'm going to do a little Palm Beach. I wanted to experiment. And I like sometimes not having it all planned out because then it's exciting, right? We got a little cream blush. Put this on the cheeks. Get that really beautiful natural look to the face. So the lit from within kind of feel and look that you hear about all the time really can be achieved with hydrating your skin with a beautiful oil like this. I don't think you need to be adding on like a lot of, for instance, like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I felt like this was like heavy on the skin and it really didn't do what exactly I thought it was going to do. I still use it a little bit as a highlighter on the cheekbones if I want to, but we'll go into the lips. I'm going to just revisit real quick the Invisible Lip Liner. I wanted to just kind of revisit what I was telling you about on the actual application. So this is to create a border around your lips so your lipstick doesn't migrate. So if you have those fine lines or you're just starting to see fine lines and your lip gloss or lipstick starts to kind of migrate into those lines, you want to get an invisible lip liner. So the way I apply it is it's like almost like on my lip line, but a little bit above. So I just take it like this and I go, it's invisible. So don't worry if you have it over the lip. I'm trying to create that barrier. So I go a little bit just over it like this, and I come down on the lip like that. And then I would go over to just where I normally would put my lip liner on, but I have this beautiful border around my lips and it really does work, ladies. So just like this eye primer, it's going to really give you that look with one simple product. The same thing if you're really struggling with those lip lines as we do as we age. I mean, everyone has them. It just depends on what degree and what happens with the formulations you're using when it comes to lipsticks, lip gloss, matte lipsticks, etc. The invisible lip liner is such a game changer. You're going to love it. And then I had showed you, or I told you, that you could use it in your laugh line. So if you put on your foundation or BB cream tinted moisturizer and you find that it kind of gathers in this like deep crease, it's going to differ for everybody, but you can, before you put anything on, just line those lines so you kind of get that buffer. You get a priming so they're not going to settle in there. So that's just a little recap for you because I did say in the comments that I would go back to it. And now let's just do our lips. I'm going to take Graceful, my waterproof lip liner, and I'm going to take my Pretty Smart. I haven't used Pretty Smart in quite a bit, and I'll top it with something over there. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to just line our lips with the waterproof on the actual lip. Lip liner is on. We'll go into a really nice, just very soft pink. Beautiful. And that lip mask really helps with just the moisture on your lips. I really love that formulation. I'm just really surprised that I've had it tucked away and I wasn't using it. And then let's see, what should we do? You know what? We're in the pink family. You know what? I'm going to do a little Cocoa 13. I'm going to just add a little mixture, which I love to do, just to give me in the center that extra, just really nice and fresh. Don't need to do anything to our eyebrows. And this is a wonderful way, ladies, for you to get that hydration, to have your foundations work for you if they've been working against you and not being really hydrating enough, or making your beautiful, mature skin look radiant and really looking just that really youthful look, that really just fresh, that plump. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I just love bringing products that really do work, that are affordable. I mean, I see the price point all over, so I'm sure that you will be able to find it, whether it's $35 or under $50, but really a great value, a great company, great ingredients, and really a wonderful company for just our environment and what they're doing with being recyclable for everything. So I encourage you to check them out. And until my next video, I'll see you later.